What's good, y'all? This your man, Said Wines, beatsbyced.com, Beats by Said podcast. What's going on, y'all? Hey, man, listen, man, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, all that. Make sure you follow your boy, all right? Yeah! Had to do the little echo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen, man, appreciate you coming to the podcast, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, I'm going to be doing things a little differently this season. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna incorporate a lot of life lessons that we could learn to help us through our music career. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna get on y'all artists' heads about your producers' head about promoting the marketing. You gotta do this. That's enough of that shit going down on the internet already. So I'm gonna come at you with a different approach to help you along the way, you know what I'm saying, as you going into your music career, right? Because there's a lot of life lessons that you can actually apply to your music career, you know what I mean? So, and one thing I have applied a lot is about the lessons I learned through sports, specifically football, right? I think football, to me, in my opinion, is definitely close to life as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? And you can apply those same disciplines, those same methods, those same fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? We use that a lot. You use that out of football. You can apply that to going forward in any business, in any music business. You know what I'm saying? I think, the football is the ultimate team sport. You know what I'm saying? You can't win without trusting that guy next to you. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I learned a lot of life lessons that I did apply to the music business. And I learned that, one thing I did learn from football that I applied to the music business, that you cannot win without your team. You got to have a good team in order to win. There's no I in team. There is no I in team. You can't get very far without everybody on your team contributing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So with that said, you apply that to life when you go into business. When you're building your business, you can't build a business without a good, strong foundation, a good, strong team. You know what I mean? Coach said, trust the man that's next to you. If you can't trust the man that's next to you, that, hey, man, you're not going to have a good, solid team. Just not going to have a good, solid team. Everybody got to do their job. In football, there's positions. There's different positions, and every man that's on defense, every man that's on offense, every man that's on special teams have to do their assignment. If you play linebacker, if you play the middle linebacker, you know your assignments. There's a specific assignments that linebackers have to go by and have to follow in order to be in a position to make a play to help their team. You can apply that to what you're doing in the music business. Everybody on your squad has to play a role, and they have to play their position. That's just what it is. If you got a guy, you assign him play. He's the camera guy. He has to be the camera guy. That's it. He can't. Hey, dude, I need you to be the camera guy. You got to take all the photos and stuff like that of whatever. You got to be the guy that's going to be behind scenes. You got to be the social media guy. You know what I'm saying? Or the girl or woman, or hey, bro, you got to be the stylist, or you got to be the producer. You got to be the engineer. You got to be the songwriter, whatever like that. You got to be the marketing guy. Everybody have to play their part. That's the only way the team is going to move forward efficiently and quickly. Because if everybody play their part, you'll move a lot faster than you think you will move. If everybody play their role. The reason why you see a lot of teams win day in and day out, because they had a good foundation, i.e. the coaching or the franchise or the organization is a good organization. They're followed down by the coach. The coach followed down by the players. Because the coach know how to put different people, in the right situations He know what offensive coordinator he needs to pick. He know what defensive coordinator he need to pick because he know what type of offense that he wants to run, that he wants to get up and down the field or whatever the case may be. So he go hire a Pacific offensive coordinator to conduct and help run the type of offense or defense. You get a defensive coordinator they want to run. So you get an offensive coordinator to specialize in that type of concept that you want that you want to build his team around. Then you go out to get the players to fit the team, to fit the offense or fit the defense, right? You know what I'm saying? I could get real deep in it, but I'm not going to go that deep. So you apply that to the music business as well. That same concept, the same fundamentals, right? You apply that to the same thing, to the music business. You're an artist. All right, cool. I know what I need. I need a guy. I need an engineer. I need a producer. I need a person that's a handle or a company to handle my social media. I need to handle somebody that's gonna handle my marketing, do my promotion. Maybe help me get my drip right. You know what I'm saying? Help me get my drip right. Those are the most important people that's going to be on your team to help you get further than what you are. And you got to make sure they are good at what they do. That's what we doing. That's how it is in football. You make sure you get the right players and make sure they're good at what they do. If you're going to get a guy that's only rushing the passer, this is what I need a guy that's going to be rushing the passer. Then he need to be specialized in rushing the passer on certain downs. I.e. Buffalo Bills, shout out Buffalo Bills, that's my squad. They went and got Von Miller, and they got him specifically to rush the passer in key moments and situations. That's the reason why they got him. Cause they know they know that he's good at what he do, and he can ultimately make plays and apply pressure on a quarterback when they need him the most. And if he didn't get hurt, that's exactly what he was doing for Buffalo. Exactly what he was doing for Buffalo. And it paid off. So you got to understand the people that you got to understand the people put around you. You can't win without a good team. You can't win without a good team. That's just what it is. And your team and the members of the team have to understand how to play their positions. You don't see Peyton Manning try to tell the linebacker you never seen Peyton Manning or Lamar Jackson or Deshaun Watson. I don't know why I brought up Deshaun Watson, but Patrick Mahomes. You ain't seeing he fussing down the damn D lineman or telling the D lineman how to play his position. I'm pretty sure he have every right to because he's Patrick Mahomes, but you don't see him doing that. He's not trying to get out there to play defensive line. He's not trying to play DB. He's not trying to play off wide receiver or running back. No, he plays quarterback. He plays his position. That's what he's paid to do. This is how he making his money. This is how he feeding his family. And this is how he move. This is how he excelling in his football career by doing what he does best and mastering what he does best, and that's playing quarterback. At the end of the day, so you want to get people on your team the same way. You want to get a person that damn near mastered or really understands social media. You want an engineer that really understand how to mix the type of records that you releasing. You want that. You want that producer to really master it and really be good at crafting your sound. Very vital to your team. Same concept when using football. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot through playing football about life, man. I learned that, you can't be scared to get hit or give hits. You can't. If all my young guys, or y'all out there trying to play football, you want to play, all my kids out there, y'all listening to this and y'all want to play football, you got to understand, if you're scared to get hit or you scared to give hits, you're just not gonna be a good football player. You can't be scared playing this game. So, what that got to do with the music business? Same damn thing. You can't be scared to give hits, and you can't be scared to get hit. You can't be scared to receive criticism. You can't be scared. Everybody's not gonna like your music. Everybody's not gonna like your music. Some nights at open mics, you gonna go there, you ain't gonna perform. Sometimes you go there, you'll perform with nobody in the club. Sometimes you go to perform, a dumbass DJ will cut your mic off on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You want to pay some money for some marketing, promotion, whatever like that, and somebody done ran off with your money. But also, you can't be scared to give the hits, meaning you can't be scared to tell motherfuckers what you really want. How you want it. If you say you want to get paid for a show, you tell them that. Yo, I want to get something. I want to get compensated for the show. It don't matter your damn status. Don't matter if you performing all open mics or you didn't, or whatever the case may be. Don't be scared to tell the promoter, hey man, I want to get compensated. Don't be scared to tell the producer that, hey man, this beat is not for me. Nah, tell the engineer, nah, that mix ain't good. Tell the graphic designer, nah, that ain't gonna fly. You can't be scared to get hit in this business, and you cannot be scared to give hits in this business. All sorts of shit will happen to you in this business and in life that would affect your business. You know what I'm saying? People pass away. You may lose a job. You may lose some money. You may lose your girl, or you may lose your boy. You know what I'm saying? Your husband tripping. Your wife is tripping. Kids out of control and stuff like that. You can't be afraid to take these hits, man. I'm telling you. That's the only way you're going to be able to survive this game. Not even survive the game. Not even survive the industry. It's to move forward in the industry, because you just can't be scared, man. You can't have that fear. Sometimes you're going to get off stage, do bad, some motherfuckers going to boo you. It happened to the best of them. What you going to do? You going to stop? Oh, you took a hit. Okay, cool. Everybody took a hit. You took a hit. Cool. Shoot, sometimes you perform and motherfuckers start fighting in the club. Like, damn, finally got on stage and motherfuckers start fighting. Shit happened. You pay to open up for somebody and you ain't really open up for nobody, and you pretty much, your money was a waste. Gotta take them hits, man. Just what it is. That's exactly what I learned about football, man, and I apply that to life, man. You can't be scared to get hit. You can't be scared to get hit. There's no I in team. You gotta trust your team. You gotta know how to build a team. You gotta know how to build a team. Sometimes it just takes a little bit more time than what you think. You know what I'm saying? You gotta practice. I know some of y'all don't. I know I didn't like practice. I wish we could have just went on Saturdays and played the game. I didn't like practice, but it was necessary to get better for the game, to be a better player for the game. You know what I'm saying? So, what they got to do with it? Rehearsal, practice. It doesn't matter if you're going. It doesn't matter if you're going at an open mic. Practice. Doesn't matter. Practice your rehearsal. Practice your state. Practice. Rehearsal. Practice. Practicing, you get better. You get better at repetition. You get better at being consistent. Practice. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. You got a show coming up on Friday. You need to be practicing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Practicing the lyrics. How you going to stand on stage? What we used to do too, when we'll get to the stadium, some of the players would go run out, go out on the field, and they still do it today. We'll go out on the field and test the field out. See how the field is, see how the weather is, feel the elements. We'll do that. We'll go out and feel the field. We'll put our hands down. I used to put my hands on the field to touch the field to see how wet it is, to see how when I put my hand in the dirt, because I play defensive end as well. So when I put my hand in the dirt, I know that, okay, cool, it's solid. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That was my thing. I go lay down on the field. They used to look at me crazy. I just go lay down and roll on the field because I want to I got to get used to it. I got to get used to the field. So what I got to do with music? Go to the venue, get there early, fill out the venue, find a good parking spot. You know what I'm saying? Go see if you go inside early. Go meet the DJ. Fill the place out. Look at the stage. See how small it is. See how big it is. You know what I'm saying? See where you're going to perform. If you can, go test the mics. Get there early. Do your due diligence. Fill the stage. Feel the atmosphere in the club. If you're going to come off stage, you know where to jump off stage. See how high the damn stage is, because you might not be able to jump off stage. You might have to walk down the stairs. Know your surroundings. Football players do the same thing. They go out and know their surroundings. They might have played at the stadium 17 times. They probably played at that damn away stadium, home stadium 17 times. But guess what? They still go out there and feel the field. They'll do a little drills and stuff. Go out there, catch a football, quarterback out there. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear like Kobe used to go to the court early. Get there for everybody. Shoot around before the game. Get used to the court. Get used to it. You know what I'm saying? I learned life lessons through football, and I applied those same fundamentals. I applied it to the music business. You always got to study. We study the playbook a lot. Study the playbook. What's your playbook? Whatever the book is. You got a playbook. Your lyrics is your playbook. You got the I recommend all artists, producers, whatever, get all about the music business. All you need to know about the music business by Donald Passman. Get that book. That's the Bible. Get every edition that comes out. You need to study that. That's your playbook. Study that. Study that. Study it. Keep studying it. Study that. That's your playbook. Just like it's same thing in life, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a good team. If you got a good wife, you got a good husband, you're gonna move far wherever you need to go because you got a good solid person on your squad. You got a good solid person on behind you or in front of you, on side of you. You build a family together, build structure, build that organization, right? That marriage, that's an organization. Same thing with football. You build that organization. Come on, man. Them lessons I learned, man, I applied them things in the music business. So, that's what I learned, man, and it has helped me tremendously. So I'm so happy I did get a chance to play ball in high school and semi-pro, and got a chance to practice with some players that been in the NFL and got some tryouts. You know what I'm saying, with some professional teams and stuff like that. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot, man, throughout that my time playing ball, and apply those same fundamentals to my life. Man, I'm telling you, it's an ultimate team sport. You'll learn a lot. All right? This your man, Said Wines, beatsbyced.com. You already know where to find me. Beats by Said Podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Comment too. Or send me some emails, man. beatsbysaid@gmail.com. Make sure you do that, man. And guess what, dog? Deuces, I'm gone.